This is my guest bedroom or my closet. This is where I get ready. And I have my makeup collection over in this corner. Ideally, I would like to have everything stored so that I can't see it all on my desk and cluttered, but I don't have my ideal makeup setup at this moment. But this is very practical setup. It's really functional. It works for me. I can basically grab anything that I want just by sitting at this desk. I have my nail polishes up here. These are just my higher end nail polishes, and then I keep my drugstore nail polishes stored in my closet. So I'll just start to the left, I guess, and share with you what's over here. In the corner, I'm just gonna turn this away. This I got as a cake topper on one of my birthday cakes, and it's just a really unflattering photo, so I'm just gonna turn myself around there. But I have all my eye brushes over here. And then I have a Fix Plus Urban Decay setting spray, a mini Urban Decay setting spray, my Perricone MD Advanced Face Firming Moisturizer, which I love. I keep my deodorant out here, and then I just keep my two of my Chanel products out so that I use them because they're expensive and I really love them, but I just want to get use out of them because they are expensive. And then back here I have a few of my eyeshadow palettes by MAC. These are all like my neutrals and browns. I don't know if I'm going to open all these for you, but brown, neutral and brown, my neutral, highlight, and then I have my everyday palette right here, and then this is actually going to become my everyday palette, but I haven't switched over my eyeshadows yet. I still have the ones that I just purchased at IMATS. Then I have an empty 4 quad there, and then just a random MAC quad. And then this is all full. I don't know, I think that's in my purse right now. It's a perfect day, but I wore that at IMATS, so it's in my bag, but these are all alphabetized. I'm kind of obsessive about having my lipsticks alphabetized. I know that's weird, but these are mostly permanent lipsticks, all MAC, and then I have a bunch of limited edition all MAC lipsticks over here, plus my Shein Supremes at the back, and then I have a couple just random favorites. And then over here I have my Graftobian palette. These I haven't been able to find a home for yet, so I'm just going to set these aside. Then in the back I have my Beauty Blender and my Beauty Blender cleanser, just a hand sanitizer that I use before applying my makeup every time. And then I have my MAC brush cleanser hidden behind my Conair 3-way mirror. And this is what it looks like. Open it up and it lights up. And then back here I have a bunch of Q-tips and stuff, cotton pads. This case was from the dollar store and I just keep that there. And then I have another little mixing tray, and then 3 kabukis. They're dirty. My MAC Makeup Forever and e.l.f. Face and Body kabuki. And then back here I have all my face brushes. They're MAC and Sigma. And then I have my Urban Decay Vice palette, my Trina Tarantino blush palette. And then these are all my colored MAC eyeshadows, plus 3 blush palettes. Back here I have all my MAC lip glosses with 1 NARS. Here I just keep my most used eye pencils, lip pencils, and mascaras. I have MAC lip pencils, some NYX lip pencils, MAC eyeliners, Eyeko, Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's just a bunch of random stuff in there that I use all the time. And I just keep in this thing. It's really full, so I'm just gonna kind of jam that in. It's not gonna fit. In this corner, I just keep my airbrush kit, and then a bunch of just brush rolls and makeup bags. Back here, I have some Equate wipes. I keep them flipped upside down so that the top wipe is always the most moist. I have a garbage bin, essential, and then I have just a MAC bag where I keep the stuff for depotting eyeshadows. And then inside, I have like a random elf thing, but I have all my Back to MAC empties. And then up here I have my Scott Barnes at the present for Motives. And then I have an Anastasia eyeshadow palette, my Too Faced Natural Eye, both my Urban Decay Nakeds, just a random Too Faced and Urban Decay, and then my Dior Holiday palette from last year. And then I just use these clear organizers that you can get at Walmart. In this drawer is some of my eyelashes. I have some random ones that were sent to me. I keep a, here, I'll take this out more. I have a velour lash at the back with Makeup Forever. I have backup of my Aqua Brow. I have a billion of the Ardell 116 lashes. They're one of my favorites. I have some adhesive duo, the clear and the dark tone. I have more eyelashes over here. Some of my half sets I just keep there. And then I have a billion of the Ardell Demi Wispies, which are like my ultimate favorite lash. I have some individuals at the back as well. But then in this drawer, I just have some mascaras, new mascaras I wanted to try. I haven't tried the Colossal Cat Eyes, and then I love the falsies, but I always use the flared. I just wanted to try the original and see what I like about it. And then I have a bunch of eyelash curlers, Shumura, Elf, Revlon, my eyebrow razors, I have tweezers, some scissors. And in this drawer, I have all my lip glosses. Tons of NYX on the bottom. Like, I wish you could see, like, everything, but I have layers, like, 2 layers of makeup. I don't have enough storage, but I don't want to buy new drawers because that just means I would fill it, and I honestly don't need more makeup, as you can tell. But I have a few of the OCC lip tars. I keep the things that I use more often towards the front, like those Revlon glosses, and then these Anastasia Hydrofull, I think they're called. I have a ton of those. I love all these shades. Next compartment is just my lipsticks and lip balms. So I do have a couple EOS. I keep one in my purse. I have a Rose Salve, which is my favorite lip balm to maintain my lips, to fix my lips if they're like chapped or anything. I love Blistex, and I always get the medicated one. So if you have really dry chapped lips, I really highly recommend just plain old Blistex. And I have a Lush Lip Scrub, the bubblegum one. I have a few of the, what are these called? Tender Tones. I don't know why I didn't remember that, but I have 3 of the Tender Tones. They smell delicious and they have such nice color. And these are some of my favorite lip conditioners, and they're really affordable by e.l.f. And at the back I have some of these Violent Lips tattoos. I was going to do some like crazy looks with those, but I haven't yet. Then I have all my Wet n Wild, only a couple dollars at Walmart, and they're like one of my favorite lipsticks. And then underneath those I have some baby lips, then the Revlon lip butters, which I highly recommend. At the back I have some just lip stains and more Revlon. I have some Clinique and Estee Lauder samples back there. Just random stuff, a bunch of NYX lipsticks. So that is that. And then in this drawer is like packed full. It has a ton of my Drugstore Palettes, my Annabelle and my Wet n Wild. I have a CoverGirl one, but I have just a ton of Annabelle. They send me stuff and I really love their products, so I just like to keep it all in one drawer. Then I have like an Anastasia little duo, Clinique, some MAC Reflex glitters, and then I have a 3D silver glitter, which is pretty, from MAC as well. Wet n Wild single eyeshadow. I keep my Marilyn eyeshadows here. They suck, but I've been using them a bit, but just don't recommend those. And then my Wet n Wild 8 palettes. I love those. Those are awesome quality palettes. Fallible color eyeshadows, which I love. A couple NYX eyeshadows. My Makeup Forever I got at IMATS. I haven't put a magnet on it yet. And then I have 2 MAC eyeshadows I haven't depotted, which I want to because I need to redo my palettes with the names and all that. I have 4 NARS eyeshadows, Ashes to Ashes, Mekong, Galapagos, and Night Clubbing, all in there. And then in this drawer, I just have like a ton of pencils, glitter, liners, primers, just random stuff. I absolutely love Urban Decay Sin Primer Potion, and this is just a sample, but I need a full size. I have my MAC paint pots, and then I have 3 fluid lines, a Black Track obviously, and then a couple other limited edition elf liners, and then I have a ton of the Maybelline Color Tattoo eyeshadows, and those are some of my favorite bases. Like, I just keep all my bases pretty much here. And then at the back I have a ton of MAC pigment samples. And then moving on to these drawers, this bottom drawer is my highlight drawer. And I have Dior, NARS, Elizabeth Arden, some Physicians Formula, MAC creams, Extra Dimension skin finishes. I have both of those. And then a bunch of the mineralized skin finishes from MAC. A couple loose powders. I have 2 of the Magically Cool loose powders, which I love, and then this iridescent one, which is in Silver Dusk. And then this is probably one of my favorite drawers. This is mostly, actually it's all limited edition MAC beauty powders and mineralized skin finishes. That's that drawer. And then in this drawer is like a bunch of random stuff at the back. I have a Tarte blush, 100% Pure Cosmetics, NYX blush, Physicians Formula. I have Benefit Coralista, more Physicians Formula, a Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. I don't ever use that. Elizabeth Arden Cream Blush. This was from Heavenly Creature. Absolutely love this. It's in Ring of Saturn. It's so gorgeous. And then I have a ton of the NYX cream blushes. I highly recommend those. Then I have Marilyn Monroe blushes there, both of those. A random MAC blush, and then 2 MAC cream blushes. And then I have all my NARS blushes and like a bigger, this is the Foreplay palette, NARS blush, but I'm not going to name them all. I love NARS blush, I love NYX, I love MAC. And this drawer is just jam-packed. It's my bronzers and powders, so just gonna try and show you briefly this. I have some Physicians Formula at the back, Annabelle, my Elizabeth Arden bronzers. I have MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, MAC Blowing Powder, e.l.f. High Definition Powder, my Dior. They have these velvet casings that keep the container nice, but my Dior bronzer, I love that. All my MAC bronzers, I have just a variety of those. And then MSF in Comfort, I believe. And then my setting powders, Tarte, I haven't tried, that's a sample. Makeup Forever, Ben Nye, my NARS bronzer in Laguna has seen better days. I also love this, it's the Chanel powder. And it's their Vitalumiere Eclat, and I love this powder. Then I have Benefit Hoola, my Tarte Park Avenue Princess, and my Too Faced bronzer, the Chocolate Soleil. Love all 3 of those. And then my IT Cosmetics powders, my Cargo powders, love those. And then my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, which I love as well. Then this drawer is all my foundations and concealers. So I have Drugstore at the back, Revlon, L'Oreal, Maybelline, you name it. I have my Laura Mercier Silk Cream, some Cargo, Chanel, Perry Beauty, Makeup Forever, NARS MAC. Love these three foundations so much. I will always have a bottle of each. Sheer Glow, Makeup Forever HD, and Studio Fix Fluid. Just picked up my first actual bottle. I've been getting samples like the whole time, so I have still a couple samples. I have NC 30 and 40, but finally have my own bottle of that. Then I have these two colors that I use for mixing in foundations. My Plum Color Stay Whipped. I can't believe I forgot that. It's my favorite drugstore foundation, and I have it in 320 and 370. And I have Makeup Forever concealer. I have my Eve Pearl concealer, which I've been loving, and I got that at IMATS on the weekend. And then I have my Hard Candy. I just bought these two yesterday. I need to take them out of the packaging, but they're the Glamouflage. I had the medium first. A Longwear concealer, one of these highlighting things, another matte concealer, Maybelline Age Rewind, love that concealer, and a YSL. I actually don't really care for that. Even though like everyone loves the Touche Eclat or whatever that's called, I don't really care for it. So, waste of money in my opinion. And then in this drawer I have tinted moisturizers and just regular moisturizers, primers. Oh, some BB creams, forgot about those. Laura Mercier Radiance Primer, I have that in like a sample as well, a deluxe sample. My Smashbox, which I think I have like one use left out of that, so I think I might pick up another one, I'm not sure. I'm testing out like a ton of different primers right now. Tarte Recreate Silicone Free Primer with Wrinkle Rewind technology. That was really a mouthful, and I had to edit out how I said it before because I was stuttering over my words. Then I haven't tried this, but it's the Porefessional by Benefit. Really excited to try that. Makeup Forever HD primer, and then my Hourglass primer, which is mad expensive but amazing. Up here I have a box of eyelashes. These were recommended by Andrea's Choice, and it's a 70-piece set, and it's just layers of eyelashes like this. They're really cheap, but doing YouTube videos and looks on my blog, I don't want to use like my expensive lashes for those like all the time. I just want cheapy ones I can throw off, considering like I would just wash my makeup off anyways. So those are good if you're looking for an affordable option. Up here I have a backup of Max Fix Plus, and then a backup of my Volcanic Ash Exfoliator, because I love that. And then in these boxes, they're like the subscription boxes, I just keep a bunch of random samples. So I have a Glime box, and then I have, this is all face stuff that I have samples. And I had these Luxe box, and I keep some backups. I have backups of MAC. I have one of my favorite lip glosses, which is Frankly Fresh. I bought a backup of that. And then I have Pleasure Seeker lipstick, which I needed a backup for, and then Viva Glam Nikki. And I basically have, like for mascaras, I don't ever need to buy mascara for a while because I have so many. If all my palettes were see-through, this would be so much easier. But those are all my new shadows I got at IMATS. This is my everyday one that I've been using. I don't have it full because I was traveling and I just picked out the ones that I was using for a wedding I was in. So those are those. Then I have my highlight one. Everything is named, and when I take an eyeshadow out, I keep the spot for it to like put it back in if I'm not using it in my everyday palette, but I just want to keep their placement. So I actually have to redo these since I got a bunch of new ones and have to depot some, but that's how I like to keep it organized. I try and be like really organized with my makeup because I have spent quite a bit of money and I want to take care of my investment. So this is my neutrals. I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup collection video. And just leave any comments, questions below, and I will try to answer everything. And hope you guys have a good day. Bye.